Howdy folks, Bairdos here, back with Woodrow and more Final Fantasy XI. Today we're unlocking Scholar. As with my Dancer video, which will appear as a card in the top right hand corner, in this guide you'll find the steps needed to unlock the job and the quickest routes to do so. No full cutscenes, just a quick wham bam thanks for the job sort of video. So, here we go. As with all job unlocks, you'll need to be at least level 30 on a job. For this one, you'll also need to have unlocked at least one cavernous maw to allow travel back to the past Shadow Reign timeline. It'll also speed things up if you can use mounts. Failing that, you'd best grab a form of sneaking invisible. You will need to be on Black Mage, Red Mage, Blue Mage or Summoner near the end of the quest. If these jobs aren't leveled to 20, I'd recommend waiting until necessary to change job, otherwise you can change them now to save a minute or so later on. Items needed. Once you've met these criteria, you'll want to grab yourself 12 stacks of rolling berries from either Upper Juno and Champel Pew, 1.1 E being the quickest way to him at H6. Or Port Juno and Gecko. Quickest way would likely be 1.1 E. These cost 120 gil each, so 17,280 gil in total. Once you have these, we're off to the Eldieme Necropolis S. Starting the quest. Your quickest route there depends on what fast travel options you have unlocked. If you already have the Eldieme Necropolis S Survival Guide warp, then that is by far your quickest route. Another method is if you have a White Stratum Abyssite 2 from the Juno Voidwatch path, then you can talk to an Atmosite refiner in any of the home nations in the past to get warped right to the Eldieme entrance for 1000 crore. Failing that, you need to get to Battalion Downs S. You can do this via Cavernous Maw, Survival Guide, or via the Jugner Forest S or Rollenberry Fields S zone. Once in Battalion Downs S, you're aiming for J10 and the east-ish side of the hill. Once inside the Eldieme Necropolis S, make sure to get the Survival Guide just inside the zone, then follow the path down towards Edlieme and talk to her for a cutscene. You'll be asked for 12 sheets of vellum. The Vellum. Obtaining Vellum can be done a few ways. Cheapest tends to be via the rolling berries we previously bought. To use them, we'll need to head to Crawler's Nest S. Quickest way here would again be via the Crawler's Nest S Survival Guide warp if you have it. Next fastest would be if you have the White Stratum Abyssite 2 from the Juno Voidwatch path. Talk to an Atmosite refiner in any of the home nations in the past to get warped right to the Crawler's Nest entrance for 1000 crore. Failing that, via Rollenberry Fields by Cavernous Maw, Survival Guide or the Pasture Marshlands S, Battalion Downs S or Sauramug Champagne S zone. Once in Rollenberry Fields S, you're aiming for F13. When you enter Crawler's Nest S, just inside you'll find the Survival Guide for the area, so grab this, then follow the path around until you find Tucker at K8. At this point, he'll explain that he wants a stack of rolling berries per sheet of vellum and that you'll trade up to 4 sheets of vellum at a time. This part is crucial, as he'll only accept 3 trades, so if you don't trade all 4 each trade, you'll not get the full stack of vellum before he stops trading you. So make sure to trade 4 stacks of rolling berries each trade. Once done, you'll advise that he's not taking any more, and like previously said, if you haven't traded 4 stacks at a time, you'll be missing some vellum. So if something goes wrong with the trades and you end up missing some vellum, it can be purchased off the auction house under materials, leathercraft. Current price for a stack on Bismarck is 200k, so just a wee bit more than the 17,280 the rolling berries cost us. Vellum can also be crafted if you have leathercraft around or above level 31, using a dark crystal, a rolling berry, a sheep leather and a gold dust. Once you have the 12 sheets of vellum, now would be the best point to go and change to Black Mage, Red Mage, Blue Mage or Summoner if you haven't already, then use the survival guide to head back to Eldieme Necropolis S. Final steps, back in Eldieme. Return to Eldieme and trade the vellum. At the end of the cutscene she'll ask you to initiate whichever arcane tap effect is available to you. This is her way of asking you to use one of the previously mentioned Mage Job's 1 hour abilities. So do that and talk to her again. After the cutscene, that's you, a new scholar. One final thing to note is that once you hit level 5 you can unlock Umbrava and Caustra by talking to Eldieme again. These are very good spells that are only accessible while under the effects of the Tabula Rasa 1 hour ability. And that's that. Hopefully this helps any new aspiring scholars to unlock the job. It's probably my favourite of the Mage jobs, and Blue Mage only just really tips it as far as jobs with Mage in the name go. But yeah, it's been one of my favourite jobs for a long while. So let me know if there's anything that doesn't make sense in the video, or if I've confused anything, or something's just not clear. Let me know and I will try my best to explain it in the comments. By all means, let me know in the comments if there's any other videos you'd like to see from me. I am planning on doing job unlocks for all jobs, I believe. So if there's any you want to see, let me know. Also, any other style of video you want to see, happy to try and make it happen. But that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, folks. Take it easy. Adios.